Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to apologise for the lighting. Whilst I'm filming this, it looks like I'm a red blob. So I do apologise for that. But today's video is me telling you guys about my experience of meeting Bars and Melody. I met Bars and Melody in Birmingham, and honestly it was the most amazing day of my life. I cannot wait to go again. I'm already saving for their next concert because I just loved it so much. I'd waited 4 years to see them and I finally got the opportunity, and at the same time I got to meet them. So I definitely don't think my experience could have gone any better than it did. So I'm going to start right from the beginning. Me and my friend camped out from 6:30 in the morning, which is really early, and at this time I expected people to be outside. I thought, look, people are going to be outside, there's going to be general admission camping, or at least people already queuing. To our surprise, when we got there, nobody was there. And I didn't expect that, because every single time I've been to a concert that's standing, people have already been queuing. But I think it was because it was a really small venue. People knew that if they came at 12 o'clock or maybe 3 o'clock, they'd probably still get front row. And I did manage to get front row. But anyway, at 6:30, we walked round because I never knew where to queue up. So I was panicking. I was like, I don't want to queue in the wrong queue and then have to be moved later through the day. But we camped out where it said stalls, the door that said stalls, because it said on that's what it said on our ticket. So we just stayed there. And then about half an hour later, a man came past and he was like, look, you're insane. The show doesn't start till 7 o'clock tonight. You're already out here. It's freezing. Go get yourself warm, get yourself some food, get yourself a drink, and then come back later. I'll save you space. I'll let people know that you was front of the queue. So that's what we did. We went to the bull ring, we had some food, and we came back about 10 o'clock, and there was still no one there. So we thought at that time, nobody's going to end up coming. I said to my friend, I was like, people are going to start coming at like 3 o'clock, and we've been here since 6:30 in the morning. And the reason I wanted to go out early was because for every standing concert, I want to be front because I'm very small. If you've ever met me, you know that, but I'm really small, so I struggle to see, so I wanted to be front row. About 10 minutes when we came back, there was a girl there, and I went up and spoke to her, and I was like, hi, what tickets do you have? But she had general admission tickets, and we had VIP meet and greet tickets, so that would mean we'd be in completely different queues. And she wasn't there for Bars and Melody, she was there for the support acts that were performing. So that was a little disappointing, because I was hoping to meet a fellow Bambino, but obviously not. And then about half an hour later, another set of girls came, and they had everything with them. They had blankets, chairs, umbrellas, and me and my friend just had a blanket wrapped around us, and honestly it was freezing. I can't even explain to you, it was so cold. Honestly, I don't think I've ever been so cold in my life. It was freezing, honestly, so cold. But the day just went so fast, so it didn't really bother me that much. The doors opened at 4:30. And when the doors opened, we got sent up these stairs, and we just had to wait outside till 5 o'clock because the meet and greet didn't start until then. Bear in mind, we was first in the queue. So I was super nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, what if they're in there already and we have to go straight to them? I don't know what to say. I'm not prepared or anything like that. So the girls behind us that had already seen Bars and Melody before, I let them go in front, because I'd never been before. I was really nervous, and I was like, look, I've never been, do you guys want to go in front just so I know what I'm doing, etc., and where I'm going? So they went in front, and when we went into the room, I didn't know that the concert was in the same room. I thought, oh, the meet and greet's here, we're going to go into a different room for the show, but that wasn't the case. So the show was in the same room, and I'm going to be honest, I'm happy that it was in the same room, because it was really small and I was really nervous about the queues and the pushing, etc. when we started all queuing up, I had 2 letters, one for Charlie, one for Leandre, and I had to put it in this box. At first I planned to just give it to them, but obviously they put a box down, so I put my letters in there. I don't know if they've seen my letters, don't know if they've read them. Hopefully they have read them, but if they haven't, that's fine. I know they don't really have the time to be doing that at the moment. They're on tour and they're really, really busy. But hopefully they get the chance further down the line. So at this point I was really, really nervous because the boys came out and they started meeting the first 2 people in the queue, and we was the next people to go forward. And I was so scared. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was going to happen. And I didn't know if I was going to cry. I didn't know if I was going to laugh, because when I'm nervous, I laugh. But when we got there, Olivia went first. She hugged Charlie. And I think because by the time I got there, she was already hugging Charlie. So I think nobody expected me to be there. So I ran around the corner and Leo was there. And I went up to him, gave him a hug, and then what I noticed is that I'm really small, because I went to hug him, and when I hugged him, I think I came up to about his shoulders here, and it was really embarrassing at the start. I was like, okay, this is really embarrassing. I'm so small, you guys are so tall. And then I went over to Charlie and hugged him, and he was like a similar size to me. I mean, he wasn't the same size as me, I was still really small, but I was like just above his shoulders, so I was like, okay, this is good. I'm not that small after all. And then we took some photos. Charlie took photos on my phone and spammed it. He has a thing about spamming people's phones. If you've ever met him, you will know that. And I didn't have a conversation with Leandre, and I didn't have a conversation with Charlie. Leandre said hi to me when I first seen him, but I literally couldn't get my words out, so I didn't say anything. I just looked at him and smiled and gave him a hug. And then for Charlie, he tried having a full-on conversation with me. He's like, hi, how's your day been, how are you, etc. Let's take some photos. I think the only thing I ended up saying to Charlie was hi, because I was that nervous. Then we had photos and I was like, thank you, bye. So then we went and we got our packages. So in the meet and greet we got some merch. So we got a wristband, signed picture and a lanyard. I only now have the lanyard because my other merch got stolen. Another girl took my stuff, but at the end of the day I'm not that disheartened, you know. The picture wasn't even signed, and the wristband I could get it online if I wanted to get it. I still have the lanyard and I wear it a lot because I'm just so blessed to have had the opportunity to meet them. I've never met a celebrity, like I said in the beginning of the video, and to meet somebody that you've followed since the very beginning is absolutely insane, and I had the best time ever. It was incredible. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Apart from, I forgot to mention this, when they first came out, Leandre waved at me and I waved at him, and at that time I was recording, so I got my wave and his wave on camera. So I screenshot it because I was like so happy about the moment, and I just look at that picture every day knowing that the person that I followed since the very beginning noticed me and interacted with me, apart from the meet and greet, was incredible and I loved it. And yeah, so I think that's all about my experience. I don't think I have anything else left to say, but I hope you guys liked it. If you've ever met them before, please let me know in the comments below. I'll be so grateful. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye!